pro tip, when you play this game, make sure there are no small children or elderly folks in the room. Doom 2016, or its actual name, Doom. Doom is one of the oldest first-person shooter franchise in existence. It's not the first one out there. I'm pretty sure that credit goes to Wolfenstein, but it's still a big one. Doom is without a doubt the FPS that put FPSs on the map to begin with and popularized them in our culture. Fun fact, Doom 2016 is the third time they've tried to remake the original game. The last time was in Doom 3, and admittedly this took a lot of the form factor from the original game and tried to make it a horror experience. They reimagined a lot of the monsters beyond being recognizable by any means. That's not to say I didn't enjoy the game, because the game was scary. It had the best graphics of its time at the time, and it had a pretty interesting story. But now you have Doom 2016, and I will admit, going into this, my expectations were kind of low. But literally from the opening shot, that's when I knew this was not going to be the experience I thought it was going to be. There are no cutscenes in this game. It is just straight up action right from the get-go. You find yourself chained to a table, and you see these zombies shuffling towards you, and you have to down them quick. But you don't just down them, you bust their heads in. I think I'm being too nice by saying bust their heads in. You smash them to pieces. There is almost a comical amount of gore in this game, but one of the things that I really do appreciate it is that it actually encourages close quarter combat. When you take enemies and you rip them apart with your bare hands, you get a lot of extra ammo, a lot of extra points, and it does really add up over time. Not to mention, it looks totally badass. This is a return to form factor for Doom. This is a traditional run and gun first person shooter that does not need narrative to be enjoyed. That's not to say there isn't narrative in this game. I think it has something to do with Argent energy that they're pulling from hell itself, and the story can be enjoyed, but let's be real here, that is not why you're playing this game. You're pretty quick to acquire new weapons and find new monster types. I mean, I thought it was odd that you get like the rocket launcher in the 4th mission, but that is far from being the most powerful weapon in the game. Even the most powerful weapons in the game aren't the most powerful weapons in the game. So what do I mean by that? As this game goes along, you get the opportunity to upgrade your weapons. Now, at first, I thought I was going to be annoyed to hell with this, but it turns out it's a pretty cool concept. You can take almost any gun and make it some sort of super rocket launcher. I mean, basically, that's what this game is. It's about blowing things up. I almost said the S word. Almost. But this game is fast-paced as you can be. There are certain sections that I typically refer to in other games as stop zones. Here they refer to them as nests, where you basically rip this heart out of a structure and then a bunch of demons spawn and you have to kill them all. The music starts ramping up. You can hear the monsters crawling down the walls, warping in from hell itself. And in other games that would annoy the crap out of me, but the way it's done here is ingenious. There's a nice flow to the combat. You just don't get sick of it. I have a full campaign of cutscenes video of this game on this site, and I never once got tired of it. Seriously, 7 hours long, and it's still is fun. It's still something I can come back to and enjoy. There's lots of little secrets that you can find in this game, which again harkens back to more classic first-person shooters. So you're never really done. You can always go back and find new places to explore or find new things to do. Speaking of things to do, the monsters in this game are badass. You can tell they borrowed elements not only from the original Doom, but also Doom 3, and some are just out of this world. To think that someone somewhere was so messed up that they actually thought of these things. And it's cool because every time you come across a new enemy type, it presents it like sort of a mini boss. Like the camera just focuses on it and you dread what's about to come. Even the boss battles are interesting and have relevance to the game itself. Like in the first game, the Cyber Demon is supposed to be like the last boss, or at least I'm pretty sure that's the case. No, in this game, it's only the first boss, and as badass as this guy is, there is more badassery to come. And even if you do get tired of the campaign, the game itself comes with a level builder. You can create your own experience. You can put demons on your side. You can have teams of demons fighting other teams of demons and just create absolute chaos and just have an infinite number of missions for you to play. And even if you don't want to play your own missions, the community has thousands and thousands of these things out there. You can try something new. And they've gotten really creative, some of them too. If you haven't checked any of these out yet, it is definitely a top priority on your list, or should be. Guys, at the end of the day, Doom 2016 not just met my expectations, but greatly exceeded them. I can't say this about many games, but this is a game that you can play over and over again and never get bored. The story is great, the graphics are phenomenal, the gameplay itself is streamlined and out of this world. In fact, I'm even willing to say that Doom 2016 is a collector's item. Side note to id Software, please do to Quake what you did to Doom. I'm not talking about Quake 2 or 3, not the Strogg stuff. I'm talking about the original Quake with the monsters. So Doom 2016, if you played it, and if so, let me know and tell me in the comments below what you think of this game. Or you can hit me up on both Facebook and Twitter. Links to my social media can be found in the description below. And if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button for more video game related content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on MythicTyrant.com. Thanks so much for watching, guys and gals. I'll catch you right back here next time. And as always, I'm the Tyrant, signing off.